storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Embrace Pangea is a black-owned health and wellness brand that has solidified themselves as being able to take care of your yoni. But guess what? They do more than just service your yoni. Yes, as a matter of fact, Embrace Pangea has products to cover you from head to toe, inside and out. And in particular, let me tell you about a couple products that I personally use. Number one is the Herbal tooth powder that is better than any toothpaste that you will get over the counter. It will get your teeth clean and help your teeth to maintain a natural white shade. And in addition to that, the Advanced Botanical Mouthwash is something that we all should have in our medicine cabinet. Now, when you look at a bottle like this with 25 potent herbs like echinacea, golden cell, don't laugh at me if I mispronounced that, you know what I meant. We need these natural ingredients in our mouth rinses so that we can fight tooth decay, gingivitis, all of that plaque, halitosis, and overall poor oral hygiene. Okay, so if you want to get a good clearance when you go to the dentist, get you some Embrace Pangea. And in addition to that, make sure you use my code STORM to get 10% off your order and check out today. What's up, Storm Chasers? Today we got a familiar face. I know you guys know this man here. You've seen him on Showtime at the Apollo. You've seen him on Ellis, So You Think You Can Dance. You also recognize him from the big Freedia show that was on Fuse TV. You have seen this man everywhere. And today we're going to learn a little bit more about him and get answers to some of these questions that, you know, we've been kind of wanting to know, because it kind of seems like once Freedia went mainstream, you know, the people that was with him, like the day ones, kind of got left behind. That's how it appears. But we'll definitely get into that. So, GameovaSkip, welcome to the show, my brother.
What's good, bro? What's up, Storm? How you doing? Thank you for having me, man.
Man, thank you too. Thank you for responding, because with the whole like Meg the Stallion thing and that dance, I said I know that from somewhere. And,
yeah.
And then like I saw you do it. It's called what, the Peter Pan?
The Peter Pan. That's correct. The Peter Pan.
All right, brother, I gotta ask you, can everybody in New Orleans dance? Because I can't move my body like that.
Most of us, most people in New Orleans can dance. Is whether they used to dance and they stop, or they still currently dance. It's like I grew up in the era in the early 90s in New Orleans, where like it didn't matter what you were, whether you was a gangster, whether you was a robber, whether you was an athlete, whether you dance. That's just what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what your sexual orientation was, whatever. Like, you just dance. Like, it didn't matter what you're doing. Like, because that's what New Orleans is. It's bounce music. It's project music. It's party music. At the end of the day, let me tell you something before you dive in. I said this 10 years ago. I'm gonna say 10. It's 2020. So about maybe 2008. I say bounce music is going to take over the world soon. It's going to be like a new form of disco. You know how disco was in the 70s? Everybody wanted to do a disco song. And then look what, and I'm talking about, people laughed at me. So people, man, get the fuck out of here. Whatever. And look what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to do a bounce song. So yeah, man, like everybody in New Orleans, to answer your question, we can pretty much dance. We have to, because that's the type of music we play.
Hey, look, and it's like y'all be with it, and I be trying to figure out like how do y'all move y'all top like this, and then the legs be going too. I be like,
so let me give you a backstory on that quick. So, my real name is Shelby Skipper, right? I'm born and raised from New Orleans, Louisiana. I've been dancing since I was 3. I've been dancing when I was 3. Bounce music came from New Orleans, the late 80s, early 90s, and it just, grown over the years, right? So I didn't grow up and say I wanted to be a dancer. It was just something I was naturally good at. It was just something the girls loved to see it. I enjoyed it. It's just me. I just, I really know how to have a good time, and I dance. It just comes naturally. Especially if I see something I like, I can see him move. And I can be like Michael Jackson did the moonwalk, and he did the sideways glide. I be like, I can catch it like this, and I just add my own little twist to it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, my mom was a good dancer growing up. Like, I played football, so I was really supposed to go to the NFL. Like, my dad played football, my mom danced. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I got the best of both worlds, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just grown, and I got better with it over the years, like dancing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, like I said, I never thought I was going to be a professional dancer. I went to one of the best high schools in New Orleans, St. Paul. It's an all boys school, but it's worldwide known for like all the athletes we put out, all the smart guys we put out, music for us, the band, all that kind of stuff. So
Okay, cool. So you say you have been dancing since you was 3 anyway. So
yeah, I've been dancing since I was 3, and like I say, and that's just going up. Like I said, you had gangsters, and it's not cool to say. Like you had gangsters, they'll go handle their business, go whatever they got to do, steal, rob, kill, and go to dance practice. Like going up in the 90s. That's just what it was. Like the Beanie Weenie, this dance right here, to come from DJ Jubilee. Everybody, that was the hot form of dance. Everybody doing the Beanie Weenie, especially in the early 90s. If you know how to do the Beanie Weenie, that was the crowd starter. Just swing your arms back and forth. You know, man. That was the, you know, you used to call it
I'm gonna
flexing,
try.
you know?
I'm gonna try. So it goes like this. You said it's like this.
Just swing your arms back and forth. Just swing.
Okay.
Swing. So, but then when you get good, you add a little flavor to it. You know, you used to rock with a little bounce with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then it transitioned to other stuff. You feel me? We call that flexing. So that was like the dance in the early 90s, like the Beanie Weenie. That was the hot dance in New Orleans coming from DJ Jubilee. He made that era. He made that sound of bounce cool because he had it all. He added all the dance moves in his song. He was the first artist to do that, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bounce is call and response. Like, where they at? And when the third wall posse, where the fourth wall posse, where they at? It go, you know what I'm saying? They calling out different wards and all that kind of stuff. But it was on some hood shit. It's on some, you know, just repping where you from.
They got me hype already. Just listen to you say that. I want to dance. Just listening to that.
That's the type of bounce, kind of on a slower tempo. The original, the brown beat, the boom boom cat, boom 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 cat, boom boom boom. That was the original bounce beat in the early 90s. Now the beat sped up when it got to the 2000s and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got Josephine Johnny, you got Fifth Wall Weaver, God bless his soul. My brother Fifth Wall Weaver, that's like my idol. You know what I'm saying? He took bounce to a whole level. Josephine Johnny, Magnolia Shorty. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, it evolved over the years. Now I got with my bro Big Chew. I'm gonna say like my senior Hurricane Katrina happened in 2006, so me and my family relocated to Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? But I was still dancing. I was doing this. Remember, I was doing this dance, the Peter Pan dance, all in high school. I played football. I used to get in trouble on a football in the locker room with my coaches, like, stop that damn dance and skip. Like, I used to get in trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people used to laugh at me doing this dance. Now, mind you, the Peter Pan was just moving the legs. It was just moving your leg.
So it was literally just the leg.
Just the leg. That's the Peter Pan dance.
Okay. I've seen that. Okay.
Yeah. So up top is a separate dance called the shoulder hustle. The shoulder hustle. We call it the shoulder hustle, like a shoulder roll.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's two separate. I didn't make that dance up.
Right.
I didn't make that dance come like, you know what I'm saying? So as years go on, I'm the one who put both of them together. That's why you see both of them moving at the same time. That's why you see I put both of them together. You know what I'm saying? I put both of them together. So that's why it looked like it looked. That's why it looked like it looked now. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But they are two separate dancers. It's still the Peter Pan. Peter Pan is still the legs, right?
Right.
Up top, if you don't move the legs, it's just a shoulder hustle. That's just a shoulder hustle. Moving your shoulders, a shoulder roll. You know, people used to do different accessories with the shoulder, throw it up, catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing, you know, different little stuff. So me being creative and just on some fun shit, I put both of them together, and you start moving simultaneously and doing both of them. Boom, boom. And that's what carried over that new generation of bounce dancing, if that makes sense.
Yes. Okay. Now I can see, because even as you're doing it, I'm like, that's exactly what Megan was doing. She just does it like this with her hands like this. But it's like, it's and then she does that, but it's like that's the same thing you just did. Okay.
Exactly.
Damn. How do you feel? Exactly. But how do you feel about the fact that like a lot of people don't give New Orleans their props for really being trendsetters?
So I'm gonna be cordial and just try to be politically correct. But the bitter side of me, I don't want to say bitter. I hate it. I don't like it. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I don't like it. But Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna start off by saying shout out to Megan Thee Stallion and Jacquel, the choreographer, who did it, because I want people to love the dance, do it, absorb it, around the world, like embrace it. That's what's up. But like when you don't acknowledge and don't give validation and credit to the creator of that style of dance, it's gonna look like, oh, look at Megan Thee Stallion doing some new dance and Jacquel, you know what I'm saying? It look like they brought the dance out, and then people get amnesia. I'm like, I've been all over the world 3 times and back doing this dance.
Yamaya's Gift is a brand that specializes in medicinal herbs and all natural supplements to help alleviate a lot of conditions that Americans suffer from, okay? Now, Yamaya's Gift got products to help you with that hypertension, to help speed up that weight loss, get rid of them fibroids, as well as help alleviate the symptoms of that diabetes. Oh yeah, that sugar is real bad. So now with Yamaya's Gift, you get a lot of gifts, but the best gift that anyone could ever give you is the ability to heal thyself from the inside out with products like elderberry syrup to help keep that immunity in check, because we all fighting Miss Rona. We all trying to windmill her ass up out of our lives. But one of my personal favorites, as a matter of fact, 2 of my personal favorite products with Yamaya's Gift is the all natural honey and the tea that's for men. And the reason why I like those products is because if you are somebody with a low sex drive, if you need a boost in the bedroom, and if you are ready to get Brian Pumpered, Lexington Steeled all night long, then just put some of that in your man's cup and you will be on your way to a happier, healthy marriage, all right? Now, place your orders today, whether you need your immunity taken care of, you're trying to lose some weight, you're trying to get rid of that sugar, the diabetes, or you're just trying to bust a nut, okay? Order her shit at www.yamayasgift.com. Bad bitch, are you a bad bitch? Are you a bad bitch? Is you a savage? Now, whether you are a bad bitch or whatever you want to refer to yourself as, I am here to talk to you today about a book called Bad Bitches and Power Pitches that is authored by Precious Williams. Now, one of the biggest differences in life between you and your competitors, I don't give a damn if you're going for a promotion, if you're trying to sell your business or anything, is the ability to effectively communicate. Precious Williams comes from St. Louis, Missouri, which is the home of it being hot in here, St. Paul sandwiches, vet sodas, and the best Chinese food on the damn planet. And she has went from the slums of St. Louis to being able to show you how to elevate your life simply by using the gift of gab. Now, Precious Williams' book has been featured on Forbes, CNN, Black Enterprise, and the Storm Monroe Show. And what I am telling you guys is that you need to hit that link in the description box so you can cop a copy of her book today.
You know what I'm saying? And my point is, I didn't even have to be in the video song. I could have just assisted into the choreography. Like it affects our dance community in New Orleans is small. It's small, but we're very talented. So when you do a dance that's from our community, it affects our economy in the community. When you're doing our dance, but when you don't involve none of the dancers in the NOLA, from the NOLA, you know what I'm saying, involved, that still lives in the NOLA. Now, I'm not talking about dancers that from the NOLA that moved on and stuff like that, because I'm the culture. Like you see my hoodie, culture never dies. Like it never, like me and my bro Big Chew, like we, especially this new generation of bounce dancing, we kept it going, that style of dance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody really cared about it. You feel me? So we just kept it going, and a lot of kids, it was a trendsetter, especially like in 05. We had, you gotta understand, unless you see girls and you got dudes who shake their ass, everybody pretty much try to dance like me, as far as the male guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and you don't get me wrong, everybody add their own little flavor, little style, or whatever. But the basic moves are, like, I'm the logo for bounce dancing. You know what I'm saying? And I get upset, or I just feel kind of it's be a rift, because if they want to use crumping, they go get the best crumpers from around the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they do.
To be involved. To get, you know what I'm saying? To be involved in the project. If they want to use Memphis Jukin, they go get Memphis Jukin dancers, to be placed. But they don't do that with bounce dancing, and I feel some type of way about that. I do. I can't even hide my face, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, why you don't do that? Like, just to have some type of form of communication. I don't know what the communication was with Jacquel, because he knows me. We had a private audition for Beyonce, and I made it. And he was early this year. Like, it didn't go through because of COVID, of course. You feel me? But I had a show with my bro Chopper Style. And I brought him to the shows, VIP, and we was hanging the whole night. And he know exactly who I am. So it could have been a phone call, a text, or a DM. Be like, hey, Skip, I got some working with Megan now. I wanted to do, it's a bounce song. I want to incorporate some of your moves into the choreography. Cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even I could have
That's all
assisted
it took.
anything. Just, you know,
Right.
something.
Right.
I ain't
That,
doing
that,
no tripping.
and you know what? And I just thought about it too. Like, man, they have made whole documentaries on crumping, documentaries on the moonwalk and the origins of that. But whenever they feature a
Yeah.
dance, they take you back to where it came from, and they do bring people from that city. You are absolutely right. They do. They do.
That's
Because you can't, like, I don't care how much I learn that if I'm not from New Orleans, I'm never gonna have the same flavor that you have when you do it.
exactly.
You
Exactly. So, and
Yep.
I'm like, and that's where I feel some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done this day, like I say, travel the world. I've been blessed to be on So You Think You Dance, making the top 30, doing this dance. It's on YouTube. I was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She saw me on So You Think You Dance, and I opened and closed her show and dance between commercials, doing the Peter Pan dance. I've been on Apollo. Of course, I was the lead male dancer for Vic Freedia for 5 years.
Yeah.
Traveled across the world with him, and 6 seasons on his reality show. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Doing this, you saw doing this dance. I'm doing this dance. So it's like, and it also affects me sometimes. My own hometown, people from New Orleans, they get amnesia, like if they forgot, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you'll support this, don't support me, and I'm in your face almost every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I be on. Like for the situation, like for the Nick and Dan situation, the guys that say we lie, you got the white boys hopping around. You know what I'm saying? Doing
Yeah.
that's me. That's me and my partner Big Chew. That's us. They acting like us.
But wait a minute though. You're talking about Dan and the other dude, but ain't they from New Orleans
Yeah.
too?
Dan is being me. Dan is like from Lafayette, Baton Rouge area, kind of, and Nick is from the West Bank. That's like the west side of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But Nick is talking like my best friend and the hype man, the godfather of this movement, Big Chew. Like, that's his voice. That's his voice. He lied, like, that's Big Chew. Like, that's him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, shout out to they are social media comedians. You know, it was on some hee ha ha, like humorous kind of thing first, right? It was cool. But after a while, it's like, hey, you guys are going forward with this now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you're not even acknowledging where it comes from. So we had a riff because we sat down and had a meeting with those guys. We just sat down and had a meeting. Like, we understand business. We like basically like, I mean, we know you're using our stuff. You going on. And this was like at the height. Because it was a joke that went viral. So,
and they just kept going with it. Yeah.
Like, so, kept going with it, and they're not acknowledging where they got it from. So I was like, we was on some stuff like, hey man, let's work together. Let's work together. And it was like, okay, cool. And then 2 days later, basically it was just like, fuck us. That and I'm like, you imagine the headspace I'm in. I'm like, wait, what? Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to understand the thought process that was going in my head. We sitting down with you, having a business conversation, having a civil conversation. Let's collab. Let's work together, because you're using us. You're using our likeness.
Yeah.
Like, you understand? Like, the dude, he's talking like my best friend. We lie. That's his real voice. That ain't no gimmick with Big Chew. That's his real voice. He's on all the songs. He's like, you can look it up. It's no lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you're not acknowledging and not showing validation of where it comes from. You know what I'm saying? You got Dan, which is funny. He's doing a Peter Pan dance, which is me. That's me. He's just being they are a funnier version of me and my partner Big Chew. That's what they are. So I'm just taking back. Now, understand the headspace that we in, right? My dance is on Madden. My dance is on NBA 2K, and it's on the TurboTax commercial that was shown through the Super Bowl. You remember that? All people. And Corey, you got nobody from the NOLA had no representation. They didn't even reach out and nothing. So imagine the headspace I'm in and what I want to do to these people.
Yeah. Because it's like literally you or me, you're getting rich off of something that is not original, and you're not even gonna collab with me in an Instagram video so I can at least get the same amount of followers. Because, dude, they make so much money from just an Instagram post. Why can't they work with you and just spread it? Wow. Y'all really low key could have had a whole thing going.
No, like, exactly. But my thing is, we came at them like on some business. Let's collab. Let's work. Like we sitting down the table. I'm looking at you, Storm. We in a meeting. We face to face, eye to eye. Like, yeah, bro, let's work. Let's collab. Let's do some stuff, man. And you with it. And then 2 or 3 days later, basically, you like, man, forget you. Wait, what you want? And then look. And then when we say something about it, we the villain, but you being us. Like, that's nuts. You understand? Like we are the villain and you acting like us. Do you understand that? And then people from New Orleans, I don't know if they get amnesia. They will support them, then support us, and we are one who bring it to what it is. Do you understand? Like, this dude Nick is talking like my partner. Like, this is my partner, actual God-given voice.
Yes.
So when we walking in the mall with our We Live. So imagine how we feel. We walking in the mall or we out and about in public, and we got our We Live stuff on. You're like, hey, you got that from Nick and Dan.
Nick and Dan got that from us. Wow. And see, nobody's gonna believe you because if you're not, oh wow. Oh, that's messed up.
Exactly.
That's messed up.
Exactly.
Damn. But they that means, I mean, I guess when you're making money, you do what you gotta do. Cause I'm like, they have kept that act up. Like, they took that far.
Yeah, and the riff between, like I say, the riff is, like I say, these dudes are funny. Shout out to them. But the riff is how you don't acknowledge and validate where they come from. When people think that's their dance. You understand? My dance is on NBA 2K, and when you pick a creative player, if you want a celebration, it says Nick and Dan Peter Pan. like you like wait, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then if I say something, I'm hating. You know how nuts that is? You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. Like, I don't understand the logic. And I'm talking about grown adults. I don't understand the logic of thinking. Like, you're getting on off our likeness. And we came at you on a business tip. And then you was like, yeah, with it. Then you said no. And you want us to be happy about that?
Yeah, you can't be. But you know what, too? You know what I think? I'm just assuming. You know, once you get on that level, they got so many people in their ear. And I'm sure people, advisors, lawyer, whoever, have probably said to them, you ain't got to work with them niggas. You ain't got to get them none. Ethically, you
Dan
should.
was with it.
Dan was with it.
Dan was with it. Like, he was the one basically talking for Nick. Nick was the one with kind of with the sour spirit and with the negative energy. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like really with it. He was kind of standoffish. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, me and my bro Big Chew, we wasn't talking at the time because I was dancing with Freedia. He's the one who put me in the game. Like, he's the one who made me a professional dancer and a better dancer. Like, he's a big guy, but he's light on his feet. You know what I'm saying? But he's on his music. Like, he could dance really well. And you know, he's basically the voice of the beat, especially this new generation of bounce music. You know what I'm saying? And he the one who named the dance the Peter Pan dance. Him and F.U.P.A. Like, he named the dance the Peter Pan dance. You feel me? So it's like I'm just the ambassador of doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking from dancers from the NOLA period, and just dancers from Louisiana. I'm like, oh, it's like, you don't understand. Like, it hurts the economy, or it hurts us. Like, you're not involving nobody from the in these situations, bro. Because like I said, you don't do that for no other street dance style or street art form. You know what I'm saying? But you play with bounce music like that. You play with bounce dancing like that, and it hurts. It hurts. Like, that's where the line of communication from. But like I say, I respect these people. Shout out to those people. But if I would have done that to one of that to today's situation, oh, they would have blew it up. It would have been all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And then you hear the regular talk. Oh, man, hang in there, man. God got bigger things for you. It's all good. But how many gut punches you want me to take before I make it reach my pinnacle? You know what I'm saying? Before I spaz out.
But that's wrong. But Skip, that's what's wrong with a lot of us. We always told you just wait till your next chance. You just wait for the next one. It's like, I only got 2 cheeks to turn. Like, I can't keep turning cheeks with you. I gotta say something, because now in the history books, see, this is why I tell people history is just his story. This is how she get, because now years from now they can say, oh, Nick and Dan started that stuff, and it's like, that's not true.
They saying that now, and I go in the comments. I'll be like, look, these guys. And I was very nice about it. I was like, man, these guys blew up off of a joke that went viral, but they're not the creator of this dance. You know, they got fans. It's like, no, that's not. So I just like, look, all I say is, I'm gonna tag you on my page, and you gonna see who created this dance. They be like, oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I apologize. Yada yada yada. Woo. But that's just that on that situation. Like I said, it just kept going. Like, it's on Madden. It's on TurboTax. It's on NBA 2K. You got Beyonce doing the bounce stuff. Now you got Megan Thee Stallion and Jaquel was the choreographer for Beyonce. Now he's working with Megan. And you know me personally, you don't implement me in those type of situations, like that hurts. I don't know the misform of communication, but I just think that has to be better. Like these dudes, Jaquel is a very talented brother and he deserves all the good stuff that's coming to him. But when you do that, like it messes us up. Like you don't understand how much New Orleans has inspired the whole music industry. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we don't get enough credit. You feel me? So
you're right.
it's just like, man, and like I say, I love people. I like working with people. I love putting smiles on people's faces. But it's like when people get a chance to shit on you, or I'm gonna say, I don't know, me and my partner Big Chew, it's just like they take advantage of it. It's like, man, like you understand the stuff that's going through my head. I'll be in a negative headspace and I don't be want to think like that, but I can't help it when I keep getting
Are you living a hectic and stressful life? Between the news and racial stress and trauma, do you find yourself feeling alone and anxious? If so, join our community, Mind, Body, Faith, and learn how to establish daily practices that aid in healing the mind, body, and spirit, like meditation, yoga, prayer, breath work, and journaling. Pause and let your spirit breathe by using our meditation prayer cards and meditation candles when you need to reconnect with God. Start on your new path by taking our meditation quiz, because it's always a good time to meditate with God.
But yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy, man, because now, like low key, now they can make you look like the crazy person when you trying to say, no, I started this. And then I had a question for you, and I'm not being messy. I would never ever try to mess up any opportunities for anybody. But I wondered when Beyonce used Big Freedia's voice for Formation, and then she did the Mrs. Carter World Tour, or whatever. Whatever tour that was. Why didn't she bring out New Orleans dancers for the actual tour?
I think you need to ask Beyonce that. That would be a good question. That's probably one of the best questions you asked. I don't know. I don't know. And you know what's nuts about it? You know, it's crazy. Beyonce, her mom is from like Karen Crow area. Miss Tina, she's like the Lafayette area of Louisiana, so she knows all about bounce. Like Destiny Child used to open up for DJ Jubilee when she. Before they got big, they used to open up for DJ Jubilee, like in the early 90s and stuff like that, on their way to the top. You feel me? So she know all about the bounce culture. That's what the proud audition was when Jaquel came down here, because she had a set in her show in Coachella, New Orleans bounce, the DJ Jubilee and the Josephine Johnny days. So they're looking for those dancers, those type of dancers. So she knows all about that. So why she didn't use dancers coming from New Orleans, and she's a big fan of the Big Freedia show, I do not know, Stone.
Because I'm like, that would have been perfect. Like I envisioned it, because I went to that tour when that album came out, and I was like, if she would have had y'all come out for a section like in the interim or whatever, could have laid it. As a matter of fact, y'all could have even started off the show and the energy would have been so high to even somebody dropped the ball on that. That's just my opinion. But
I agree with you. I just, but like I say, the Coachella show, the one that had the next special, you see, if you watch that special, you see how she utilized the crump dancers and the marching band, and you see what I'm saying? She utilized the people, the contortionists to twerk their body and all that kind of stuff. And then for a bounce song, you don't use no bounce dancers. It's like, like I say, I'm a fan. Shout out to Beyonce. I just don't understand the way you're thinking when it comes to that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like even Big Freedia. Shout out to my dog Big Freedia. Like Big Freedia has changed my life big time. Like taking me on the road, taking me on tour. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of backlash from that. Like me dancing with Big Freedia. Like Big Freedia's a gay artist. I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to ask you that. Did people assume like you and Flash was gay? Did y'all dance with him?
All the time. all the time,
Really?
all the time, all the time. Like you say, Big Freedia's a gay artist, so they, most people assume that all her dancers were gay, and guys, guys used to come to come to our shows and stuff with their wives and girlfriends, and they'll tell me like, man, my wife dragged me to this. I thought my wife was gonna drag me to some gay shit, but when they meet me in Flash, they're like, oh, y'all not gay, y'all just doing y'all thing. Y'all just, man, I respect that. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? They get a bigger picture. Because I never judge nobody. I don't care who you sleep with. As long as you're a good person, and long as we on the same mind frame, I can care less who you dealing with. And when you're sexual, I never judge people, because I like to know who I'm dealing with anyway. There's a lot of dudes that got wives and shit at home that's on the DL. So you know what I'm saying? So I never cared about none of that. Freedia never came at me like that. We was all business, and that's my dog. He's helped my career tremendously. But Freedia know, as I'm the ambassador of this dance, Freedia asked me to come on this show. I didn't ask to be a big Freedia dancer. I never thought I would dance with a gay artist. I never, like, that wasn't my. I was with Big Shoot. Like, that wasn't a thought process. But my first show dancing with Big Freedia, we on the Jimmy Kimmel show. Well, that was my first show. That was my first show dancing with
Your first show was with him was Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Wow.
Jimmy Kimmel. And so from there, Freedia was like, Skip, man, I love you, man. You dope. You got great style with yourself. You're professional. I want to bring you on the road with me on a consistent basis. I was like, all right, cool. And then it went from there. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, me and Flash had to leave because he wasn't trying to give us a raise. You know what I'm saying? At the time.
Now let's talk about that, because the way the show put it out there was he was going through the welfare fraud thing with the government.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna keep it real, right? This is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
When white folks do welfare fraud, they just call it embezzlement. But when we do it, apparently we the worst people in the world. Whatever. But the way the show told the story was like, he going through a hard time, he got financial troubles, and now y'all want to raise. So I want your side of the story of what actually happened with that.
So to be honest with you, we found out about his situation with the fraud case the day it came out. Freedia never gave us no heads up on that. So when the world found out, that's when the dancers found out. Only our manager at the time, Melvin, the big guy, like he knew about it ahead of time. We didn't know nothing about it. We found, because people hitting my phone up, they texted me, they hit my line. They said, bro, Freedia going to jail? Freedia going to jail? Like, going to jail? They're like, turn on the news right now. Click. And I was like, oh shit, wow, okay. We didn't know nothing about that, Storm. I can't make this up. Like, we found out when everybody else found out. You know what I'm saying? But we was asking for a raise before that situation happened.
And when you went to him and asked for a raise, like, what would he say?
I was just like, because we in the group text messages. That's how sometimes we find out all the information. And I just said, bro, whenever you get some time, let's have a meeting to discuss about pay. Like, dancers, we want, a raise. So I try to do it. I didn't want to bombard and be like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I say, let's have a meeting. Let's do it the right way. And let's discuss about pay. Freedia's like, okay, kind of kept pushing it off, kept, whatever. Not really like I am, and just kept pushing it off. And I'm like, you gotta understand. So I was dancing with Freedia when, like, dancing with a gay artist really wasn't cool. So, like, people was throwing stuff. Like, people was really wasn't feeling that shit. Like, I'm with Freedia. I'm with Freedia in the trenches. You heard me? Like, I'm part of his growth, just like he's a part of my growth. Like, I'm a big reason why, I'm saying, his show consists of the dancers. Like, I'm saying, we dance for Storm. How I dance? Imagine dancing like that for an hour for 30 days.
Oh, yeah. I don't even see how y'all did. I remember one show y'all did. I think y'all went out to Brazil, and I was like these dancers are literally like risking their life. Number one, number two, you in a foreign country. You ain't really got a lot of sleep. You gotta perform. People don't understand, to dance that hard constantly.
Right.
You ain't, and look, it ain't no sick days. Whether you feeling bad or not, you got to get up there and dance. Like, it is what it is.
I'm talking about, man, I put my life on hold to dance with Freedia. Like, I was on dates and I got flight information sent to my phone. I had to leave. I had to leave that chick at the movies because it was time for me to, Freedia hit me up, man. I gotta go. I gotta pack my stuff and yada 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 woo woo. You know what I'm saying? And my biggest thing was, it's Big Freedia show. So Big Freedia, you supposed to make the majority of the money. I understood that, but I'm saying we're not supposed to be broke. You know what I'm saying? When we come from home, like, Like after I put gas in my car or get a haircut or get an oil change, like I'm damn near like have a few dollars left, and it ain't supposed to go like.
How much did he pay y'all?
Man, it'd be embarrassing, man. I don't know.
I want to know, man, because I'm gonna fall out if it's what I think it is. How much did he?
No, like,
Okay, but tell me this: would he pay you by performance or by like the month? How did he pay you?
it was each show by performance.
By each show.
Each show. And like, no, my thing is like I said, Freedia's doing better for himself. Freedia, got another house. Freedia take care of his family. He's a good person, but like once you make more money, your dancer's supposed to make more money. That's just the common sense logic behind everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and don't get me wrong, the reality show, that was some good money, but that was a one-time check. You get paid per episode you was on. So if you on 8 episodes, you get 8 checks, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And but the thing is, we don't get residuals. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, but that was cool. That was a blessing. The reality show, yeah. But that was seasonal. Our main occupation, was year-round performing and dancing with Freedia.
Yes.
And we look at that.
And here's the thing. This is what people got to understand, because they may be like, well, you're getting an opportunity just to be next to Freedia. But what people don't understand is this. If I'm your dancer, I can't even have another job because I have to be readily available for you. So when you pay me, you're not paying me just for my time on the stage. You're paying me for anything else that I cannot take. You can't even take another job because, well, hell, you can't work for nobody and be like, well, yeah, sorry, I gotta go. We gotta go be in Memphis in the morning, so we gotta head out. So it's like, yeah, y'all should have been better compensated. So yeah,
yeah, that's what we was fighting for. All we want, Freedia could have said, look, Freedia could say, Skip, to be honest with you, I'm going through a situation right now legally with the welfare, but I don't have it right now. But give me 6 months, I got you.
Ladies, treat Gianni. All natural herbs for a fresher, tighter, cleaner, healthier Yanni. This is the Yanni bowl. Here are the herbs. These are natural herbs. A little steamy down there, but it's perks to it. Keep everything right and tight. I'm going to Yanni steam. If you haven't heard about it, definitely got to research it. It has wonderful, wonderful benefits. So ladies, try her out.
He could have said something like that, and then I would have stayed longer, but to not just be like, man, it is what it is, and fuck. I just like, well, before me and you get into a rift, before I won't beat you up, let me just leave. You know what I'm saying? Let me just, because now we developed like Freedia, my dog. Like his mama loved me. I was his favorite by his mama. Like I was just, we went through a lot in that situation. You feel me? Like, it's just like, bro, we became a family. The dancers and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even with that situation, let me tell you with that situation. Tootie and Steph, the 2 members, the girl dancers with Freedia. All us came from Big Chew. All us started with Big Chew.
Oh.
So it's like everything Big Chew touched, it went platinum. You feel me? So it's just like, and he don't get the recognition for it. Not me, because we back together, but it's just like, I'm just saying, I'm trying to get you to understand the headspace he's in. You know what I'm saying? Yes. At the time, you know what I'm saying? Because I was doing my local shows with him, but I was doing my out of town stuff with Freedia. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just being loyal and as a true friend. You feel me? And so when we departed, it hurt me because I'm like, bro, you knew the situation, so why you tripping now? You know what I'm saying? And as soon as we get back together, we going through the Nick and Dan stuff. Like after telling you the 3. I'm talking about within 3 months, bro. We hashed out. We back on the grind. It's skipping Big Chew. 3 months later, we going through Nick and Dan. it's like that happened in 2017. I can't make this up. Like and I'm like, I had a daughter at the time. I got a son. So, the stuff what Freedia was paying me, I'm like, man, I pay my daughter every week, like, to her mom and stuff like that. So it's like, so I'm like, bro, kind of.
I got a kid.
I got a kid, bro. Like, what you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's the nicest way. I'm not on no humbugging shit. I'm just like trying being professional about it because I rock with Freedia. Freedia, helped my career tremendously. But come on, bro. Like, we do right by you, you got to do right by us. I'm just talking about just doing fair business. I'm not speaking on whatever else you got to pay. And that's the thing. Me being an artist now, that's one of the main reasons why I became an artist. Because I know me being a dancer first, I know how I would treat my dancers.
Yes.
I just know how to treat my dancers. People take dancers for granted, like, because you can find dancers anywhere. True, but when you hand pick dancers that you want to have something different to bring to the table, you can't find that everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And we with you every day, like we was basically your family, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you cry, we cry. You going through something, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of stuff. Like, you feel me? But I mean, like I say, all good things got to come to an end. You feel me? And it hurt. And everywhere, everybody asks for me and Flash. Every show that's free to go, where's Skip and Flash? Are they coming back? Are they? And people, reality show. Don't get me wrong. People thought that was fake. People thought, like, oh, they'll be back. And we're like, no. When you see me in the club,
it was real.
It's real. That's the best part about our show. If we had a problem with somebody, it was a real problem. It wasn't a scripted problem. It was a situation. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was. But
let me ask you: is there any chance for reconciliation? Is there any way you and Freedia could ever come back together?
We cool. We're pretty cool. Like, it was. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you never know, man. You never know. It might be a reunion tour. You know what I'm saying? It might be a reunion, but it got to be right though. It got to be right. It got to be right. Now I'm an artist now, so it's like, it's just like, it got to be the perfect situation at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Because, and it would have been nice if Freedia would have said something about the situation with the Peter Pan. Like, it would have been nice, but I really didn't expect that though. I really didn't expect it. So, but I'm just saying, it's a lot, bro. With the bounce community, you got to remember, everybody down here, everybody trying to be number one. Everybody think they the man, or everybody think they the head woman or the head bitch, like, in charge. But everybody don't want to play their part. That's why, like, even with the bounce community in New Orleans, we don't stick together like we supposed to. You feel me? Because, like, we supposed to be sticking. If we was on the United Front, a lot of this shit wouldn't happen. You feel me? A lot of this shit wouldn't happen. And you know what I'm saying? So as I lash out and be mad at the industry, I'm a realist. I'll be mad at my New Orleans people too, the bounce community, because we not together on the United Front. I'm talking about for gay artists, regular artists, females, male, like, we just not on the same page.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just not on the same page, and it shouldn't be like that, because we are the culture. And it's like, me and my partner Big Chew, we feel like we omitted. Like, it's like we are forgotten. But every week, I'm in your face. Like, I'm on national commercials. I was blessed to be on just this year. I've done a commercial with a new sugar-based replacement company called Swerve. I'm on that commercial. I've done a national shoe campaign for Hush Puppies. I did the Blue Bikes. The Blue Bikes came to New Orleans like 2 years ago. I was on the national campaign. Like, God has been blessing me through the pandemic, even though 2020 is a crazy year, because we lost a good friend in F.U.P.A, God bless his soul. Like, he got it. Like, Weeby, even if you had a problem with Weeby, it was coming from a good place, if that makes sense. He understood the culture, and he was fighting for us. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like Storm, you highlighted something. One of my best friends and my dance wife, Tamika, she's the girl, she danced with Big Freedia. She's the girl who you was talking about making a Stallion dance and took her whole routine.
Yes.
She took her whole routine, move for move, damn near. Move for move. And these people were not, and when we say something about it, it's like, girl was like, oh, y'all just want to be where we at. Y'all just want to be us. And I'm like, well, obviously, ma'am, you want to be us, because you copy a routine. Listen, that was a freestyle. That was Tam.
That was Tam's freestyle.
That was a freestyle.
Oh, but the chick, but Meg's dancer copied it all the way. I said she copied it all the way to the walk off, like the switching she had too. I said, wow.
That's a freestyle. That's a freestyle. Wow. And she copied that. And when we say something about it, they tripping. But I'm like, bitch, you crazy? Like, you said, like, what are you even like? You shouldn't even say nothing. It's documented. It's video footage. Look at you. You see you doing it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But when we say something about it, we the problem. We the enemy. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's the problem. So I'm like I say, if they would just, like I say, involve NOLA dancers or involve us in the situation, because like I say, our economy, our dance culture is small, but it's very talented and it's very impactful. Just me being an ambassador of that dance and ambassador for bounce music and dance. Like, I'm the logo for the male version of bounce dance. Like, you got all these little dudes, like even back then was dance like me back then. You know what I'm saying? And unless you know what I'm saying, unless you're a girl shaking your ass, or you a gay guy that want to shake and do the little swiggle and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's where the original swiggle comes from. The swiggle, that what the Dan do, that it comes from like the gay culture of the bounce community, and they go hard. Some of the dudes dance their ass off, and like instead of shaking, they swiggle their body. But I made it more masculine, and I added the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? But they used to go like they get into it. You know what I'm saying? They do their thing. But that's where the swiggle comes from. That comes from Big Freedia best friend Adolf. He was the first one to do the swiggle. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of history, bro. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, behind it. But that's the origins. But like I say, when you don't give credit, when you don't give validation, and you don't involve us in a situation, and like I say, if you did this with every other dance style, I'd be like, well, they do this to everybody else. But you don't do that to every dance style. You involve crumping, you involve contortionists, you involve Memphis Jookers, you involve voguing or whatever. Like, you don't do that with bounce dancers. Why? Why? I don't know why.
But it's almost like they forget, y'all. It's almost like
it ain't almost. They forget it.
They do. Well, I almost wonder if it's like they don't respect it. It's like they like it, but it's like, do they respect it? Because everybody else,
right?
You know, it's like you can't act like this city, and it might be a small city, but this city is influencing everybody.
Everybody. And this is bounce music is some hood shit, strictly project shit. It's just some hood, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's party music. It's party, whatever. Even like if you're out of town, they love it. They embrace it. They be like, man, this shit is awesome. Cause it's gonna make you move, whether you know how to dance or not. It's just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
because best believe when I come, I don't give a damn how much of a fool I make of myself. I'm doing them dances.
We ain't doing no tripping, man. Look, whenever you come to New Orleans, bro, I'll show you a good time. It's all love, bro. It's all love. Because that's what New Orleans is. It's a party city. You know, that's what we do, bro. Partying helps us and partying hurts us. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So like, it's called the Big Easy. That's how they make for a reason. It's easy to have fun. It's easy to get in some trouble. From parties, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah.
Good with the bad. Let me ask you this though. Do you guys ever get criticism? Because I've seen videos where like the young kids do the dances too, and a lot of people don't get it. That's not from New Orleans. That is not. It's not sexual. It's just that's how y'all dance. Do you ever care about that criticism that you get, or you don't trip off of it?
Yeah. No, I mean, well.
Not you, but I mean like New Orleans dance in general. Yeah,
like as far as if you see like a baby, a 3-year-old shaking that little booty, it's like, you know, like, but it's like, but that's how their mama started off too. So it's like I say, it's just embedded in the culture. We kids, like, you know, the sponge. You see what your parents do, is like you automatically gonna adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? We do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's in our religion. Bounce is like spiritual. Like it's like I'm telling you, bro. Like you hear that beat, you know what I'm saying? It just takes over your body. Like seriously, like it just takes over your body. DJ Julie said in the early '90s, no bounce, no party, and like, you know, it looks. The only criticism I'm gonna say this, like far as the gay artists, I don't know if I want my son to follow that trend as a child, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a child. Now, as he get older, he do what he wants.
Are you struggling with hair growth issues? Or are you ready to finally be able to actually put your hair in a real ponytail and not that little knob? Have you found that beauty supply products leave your hair dry, flat, useless, and dull? And are you ready for a change? And if you are, you need to try some MOOMOO grease. This product was created for us, and nothing will change about your hair if you don't change your regimen. This product can be used in old people, young people, it doesn't matter. The products are 100% vegan, and all of the information for MOOMOO grease is down in the description box below.
He do what he want. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't prefer he go that route, but guess what? I'm not going to ban him. I'm still my son. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still my child. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still my child. Like, you know, I mean, you're grown. You make your own decisions. Like I teach my son now. He's 2. Stand on it. Like I tell my daughter, whatever choices you make, good or bad, stand on it. I don't want you to be like, oh, I didn't know. You did that. So you got to suffer the consequences behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you do.
But you're also teaching them you teaching them confidence in that too, because people that can't ever, like, indecisive people really don't make it far. Like, you got to be able to just be like, good or bad, this is what I did, and I'm standing. Yeah, you're right. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's why I tell people, my partners who got in trouble, my partners who locked up, bro, you gotta understand, you made that choice. You could have went a different route. You made that choice. Stand on it. You can't
accountability.
Accountability. You can't expect different results doing the same thing, bro. You can't expect different results doing the same. You know that. You can't expect. You keep doing the same thing, but you want your life to change. You're not making sense. It ain't gonna happen. Like, how you gonna drive forward looking backwards?
You can't. You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
And the people that do that, they always talking about what they used to be. It's like, no, what are you doing now?
What are you doing now? And like I say, I'm not a complainer. Like, I'm not a complainer. Like, I don't know, because I don't like it. Like, it's gonna happen. But like, when you blatantly, like, it just keep happening, bro. It just keep happening, and it's like, and you be quiet, you don't say nothing, right? But so if you don't say nothing, you know, it's like people gonna take advantage of you. So it's just time to speak out. My dad was like, son, fuck that. It's just time to speak out. It's just time to speak out. It's just time to fight back. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, and I want to, like I say, I want to at this humbly, but I'm gonna, like I told you, I'm gonna speak my truth. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie about it. And these are real events that happened over my 32 years and on this earth. You feel me? Dealing with this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the lines of communication. Like I say, shout out to Megan, shout out to Jacquel, shout out to Beyonce. I want them to keep going. I want them to receive all the blessings God got in store for them. But I want y'all to go about this the right way when you're using bounce dancing.
Yeah.
That's all I ask. Like, I want them to, even anybody, like, you know what I'm saying? You understand, Storm, City Girls' whole movement is bounce songs. Like, when I first heard the City Girls, I thought this was a group from New Orleans, because it's like City Girls, it's like the City Girls, like that's like a New Orleans, and they come out. They first song is on a chopper style beat. You got Cardi B on it, and like it's like, and I think that was like, it's like, bro, like, it's like, man, like the whole thing is, and like we not getting no recognition, and not like, think about if you would have put chopper style on the actual song.
It'd have been fire. It'd have been fire. See, that's why, but that's why I feel like it's like other influences that are like stopping them from doing that. Cause like me, and I'm not an artist, but if I was, man, I'm gonna hit somebody up from New Orleans, say, hey, you want to hop on this? Cause I know you gonna make it lit.
That's the same thing I do. Like if I'm dealing with if I'm on a song with an artist from another region and I'm doing their style of music, I'm gonna hit up an artist from that area. Be like, bro, let's hop on my song, man. I'm doing a song that's kind of like your style of music. I want you on it. Like I'm go about that following the proper protocol of how things are supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to New Orleans, when it comes to our dancing and music, it's like, you know. And before you go, all right. So Drake, right? Drake has 2 #1 hits that are bounce songs.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna lie. Now, it is produced by a New Orleans producer, Black and Mild. So that's good, right?
Right.
I'm gonna take you a story. So the song, his second one, Kiki, do you love me? Are you around me?
Yes.
I was in that video, and I wasn't put in it.
Wait, you got cut out the video?
I got cut out the video.
Why?
I can text you the picture of me and Drake. So for whatever reason, somebody told me where they were shooting at. So I don't know if you remember in the video, they got a picture in a mirror of Lil Wayne's face on the wall. in Holly Grove. Right, that's in Lil Wayne hood. That's uptown, Holly Grove. That's where the first scene they were shooting. It's a mechanic shop. I had a navy blue Dickie outfit on. Everybody wear Dickies in New Orleans. Like that's like our uniform, like especially on some chill shit. We wear Dickies. So and I'm just shooting. I'm in the middle of a park. There's a park, and then across the street is a mechanic shop, and that's where they were shooting, right? And I'm just vibing, woo, whatever. Drake say, bro, come here. Drake shooting in the middle of his scene. Drake, Kiki, do you love me? He looking. He first on break. He's like, hold on. Come here. I was like, all right, what's up? I said, what's up, bro? I'm Skip. He said, I know who you are. I said, you do? I know you are. So I was like, so he was like, man, cut up. He let me dance. Like, especially in the beginning part of the song. I'm doing the Peter Pan, the shoulder hustle, the cross up. And I say, Drake, can you let me come back on the second end of the song? You know, the second end of the song is the real bouncy part when he say, bring that ass back, bring that ass. He let me come back. He's like, man, come back. He's like, do you think? Come back and cut up. I'm talking about, I'm cutting up. I'm doing whatever. I'm doing my thing. And then he said, bro, I want you to act like you're a mechanic and open a shop up ready for business. Like I had a whole scene, like I got added in the scene because I had a navy blue. And when a song come out, I'm nowhere in it.
Why? But why? And instead they put they had that other dude dancing like on a bus or something. That
Shiggy, free from New York, and I'm like, you know, that's my point, Storm. I wanted to tell you that. Lord, strike me down if I'm lying on my kids. On God, I can't make this up.
And Weezy is from New Orleans. That's super disrespectful.
Born and raised.
Ah, man.
Yeah, so that's the backstory behind that. The reason.
So what was all that for then? Why even waste your time to even go like?
My point exactly.
Damn.
I should have been picked to be in the original video anyway, but I don't know. I don't know what was Drake doing or his people doing it. Like I don't know. I really don't know, bro. But that's the truth. When I look, and I expect to see myself throughout the whole video, but a good 4 or 5 seconds. Some I was like, yeah. I'm like, I'll take that up in this bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm nowhere in it. Let me say, look for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. So yeah, I've been through a lot, bro. And I keep going. But sometimes, you know, us being human, it wears on you sometimes when, you know, stuff just keep happening. You stay prayed up, you want to stay in a good headspace, you don't have negative thoughts. You try not to have negative thoughts, but it's like, damn, like what? You know, but we know God give his battles to his strongest warriors. You feel me? And I know something great gonna come out of this. Because I'm very spiritual. I'm very, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, come on now. Like this shit keep happening. And if I spaz out and hurt somebody, it's gonna end my career. But that's sometimes that's how, you know, sometimes I'm thinking, but I'm not going that route. But it's like, man, come on. You feel me? Yeah, man. I like I say, the communication level has to be better from these national artists or these people that wants to use bounce music or bounce dance, especially bounce dancing. You're doing a dance, you're doing the main dance that comes from the New Orleans, that comes from the bounce culture. And when you don't involve NOLA dancers or the main dancer who invented the dance, it hurts the economy for us, the dance community. It does. It hurts it. You feel me? On the economic standpoint. So the communication level just have to be better. Like I say, shout out to all these people. Like I say again, Beyonce, Megan, Jaquel, all these people are talented. Everybody, the city girls, is just like, we just need to be more present. We need to be validated. We need to, especially when it comes to the dancing, bro. It's really no excuse. Honestly, it's really no excuse.
It really ain't, man. It's sad, and I say this on my show, and I'm glad you came on because you validated. It's like the ones at the top making the money, they be getting inspiration from the smaller people where the real talent actually is. I'm not saying they're not talented, but I'm just you know, you go in some of these clubs, you go in some of these neighborhoods, and you see people that dance, sing, and rap better than the people on TV. It's just true. Very true. Damn, some's got to change, man. But tell us now that you're into music, tell us where they can actually find your music, download it, and check you out.
So look, man, I got 2 songs coming out. The Beanie Weenie, my song featuring DJ Jubilee and Big Chew, my friend I was telling you about. DJ Jubilee, it's like DJ Jubilee. That's like we talked about. DJ Jubilee came out with the Beanie Weenie. So I am under his label now. Take Full Records. We signed partnership deal. It's like we partners. So why would I do a Beanie Weenie song and don't add DJ Jubilee on it? Just don't make
right.
So yeah, I'm coming out. That's my lead single. You ain't gotta wonder like Stevie, swing your arms back and forward, not hit the Beanie Weenie. You ain't gotta wonder like Stevie, swing your arms back and forward, not hit the Beanie Weenie. Want you hit the Beanie Weenie, hit the Beanie Weenie. I want you to hit the Beanie Weenie, hit the Beanie Weenie. Hit high with your beanie, low with your beanie, walk with your beanie, not dip with your beanie. Yeah, that's my first single, and it's coming out soon. I'm blessed to do some things with the New Orleans Pelicans, our basketball team. They getting behind the song and doing some marketing and promotion behind the scenes with the song, and it's gonna be on iTunes, Spotify, all the streaming platforms, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, man, I got songs. I got line dance songs, bounce line dance songs. That's fun. That's hip. I'm a teacher. I'm an after school teacher, so I teach kids dance. I help them with their homework, and I make fun songs like. Bro, we did a bounce version of Reading Rainbow.
Oh
Went
wow.
viral. That went viral. Like my partner Big Chew, like you can look it up, man. It's just we've done a lot of stuff for the culture, man. Like too much stuff for the culture. And it's like we influenced a lot of people, but we not benefiting from it financially. You feel me? Like so it's just like everybody else is. So yeah, man, the music, I got a lot of music coming out. The Beanie Weenie gonna be my first single. It should be dropping in January for us, the video. But we getting stuff up right now. And another song I have, Shit Chair. I got the Geico that's out. It's all right. The word brother got Geico. I ain't trying to put my hands on getting out of sight. Girl, put that phone down. Don't need to call them white folks. I just want to get you from the back with the right stroke. I want you to feel that be like my coat. I want you to feel that. Yeah, that's another one. That's my partner Sash Muslims, Crescent City CCC. I'm featured on their song. I turned it into a bounce song. So
Okay.
Chopper Style, Big True. We add our own flavor to it. That's on YouTube right now. It's called Feel That Beat Remix. I got a song that's called Stop Biting. Everybody running around, talking, biting, biting, skip, dance. All right. That's how the video will be out of there soon, bro. So yeah, man, I'm diving into the music. I'm going hard. Look, I'm a dancer, so I make dance music. I'm not going into the gangster lane. I'm sticking to what I know. I'm a party guy, so I make party music. You feel me? So that's my angle, bro. And I just want people to love it, receive it, and just enjoy it, man. And I'm doing it for the culture, and I'm just gonna be like the first real true entertainer. I can rap and dance. I want to be like a new age Hammer, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
But man, I'm gonna say this, man. I wish you the best of luck, and I'm definitely gonna stay in touch because even the song you sent me sounded really good. Like
Yeah, that's why that song's called Why. I'm sorry, that song is called Why.
Okay.
It's a love song. It's a love song catered to New Orleans women, if that makes sense.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And like if you listen to the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Shake for your hood, bounce for your baby daddy, working 9 to 5, get it popping on the Saturday, social shakedown with your friends, sipping daiquiris at the second line, got a twerking on a caddy. Where my hustlers at? Where my hustler? That's a normal Saturday and Sunday weekend for people in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we wanted to bring back that early 90s vibe with a new school twist, if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? And we use Anne Marie. Remember the singer Anne Marie? Why don't we fall in love? That's the sample. That's the sample. That's called Why. We use her. Yeah, bro.
Nice. Man. I'm happy for you, man. And I think what you're showing people is that no matter how many obstacles you hit, you still keeping it moving because you have to. Like you can't stop, or you'll be one of these people on the side of the road screaming, and everybody's like, "Figure it out." So you got to keep it moving. So
it's crazy the stuff me and my partner been through. We got an excuse to scream loud too. Scream loud, but like you say, either you're gonna let these issues back you into a corner, or you're gonna keep it moving and roll over like a speed bump. You keep it pushing. You feel what I'm saying? And it's up to you. And that's what keeps me going. Like my parents, my mom and dad. Shout out to them because I feel like I got the best parents in the world, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They behind me. They never, they encourage me and they keep it real with me. Like, I got the type of parents that's going to congratulate you when you're doing well. It's going to get in your ass when you fuck it up. That's what it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And they're big proponent advocates like, son, work hard and prayer. Stand on what you do. Stand on what you do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. And I got an exercise class called Bouncercise. You feel me? So, and it's like dance moves, the high dance. You're not really shaking your ass and nothing. But trust me, if I got a bounce routine and you do it for 3 minutes in a row, and I tell you, and you got a 30-second break and we go right into it, you're gonna burn some calories. So
yeah.
everybody be bouncing off them calories, man. I got line dance. Like I said, I got fun line dance songs I incorporated in my my workout class. I'm moving, man. I got a lot of stuff brewing. You feel me? So God, like I said, God has continued to bless me and to oversee my life, and I pray to Him every night and just to keep thank Him for the opportunities He's blessing me with, and thank Him for the opportunities, the future opportunities He's going to bless me with. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm very humble and I'm very grateful. And I just, like I said, I just want the communication to get better between the New Orleans community, the dance community, and the A-list celebrities and A-list artists that want to use us and want to use our music and do our dance moves. You know what I'm saying? And showing credit and give validation to where it comes from. You know what I'm saying? Because
I agree.
I
agree. If you're gonna use it, give credit. Well, man, I want to thank you for coming on. I'm finna get this interview downloaded because I want to put this bad boy up tonight.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna text you, as soon as it comes up, man. Stay in touch, brother. And thank you for coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
Man, thank you for answering me, bro. I appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing, whether they like it or not, man. Keep telling the stories and keep keeping it real, bro. And I rock with you because you being your authentic self, and you can't be the person that's being themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. When you yourself, nobody can tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel when I say with the Nick and Dad situation. How you gonna tell me something, you being me? You know what I'm saying? That's nuts. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing, man. Stay prayed up and keep shedding positive energy, good energy, and keep keeping it real, bro. Thank you.
I will, man. Take it easy, man. Have a good one.
You too.
Later.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.